Good evening, you guys. Happy Thursday. Get in here. This is getting ready to be fire. Hello, hello. I'm excited that you guys are here. Welcome, Changing Faces 11. I'm excited that you're here. This is going to be really good, and we are going to be getting started in 2 minutes. So I invite you to tag your friends that might benefit from this, share this to your timeline, text somebody, invite them to join, because this is going to be a good one, and I think I might package this one up and resell it to be perfectly honest, because this is going to be great. So we are on our countdown, and I am looking forward to this. Okay. Changing Faces said yes. I am excited. So let me put my devices on mute. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Say hello. I'm serious too, Changing Faces. I think I'm going to charge for the replay, because this is about to be straight hot fire. Hey, Deanna. Welcome. I'm glad you're here hanging out with me on a Thursday. This is going to be a really, really good one. This is week 3 of Dive into AI with Meredith. So that's a great question. So how can you share with others? So on YouTube, you can click the share button under this live stream, and you can text it to somebody or send it in Messenger, or like Facebook Messenger, like regular text message, or you can even send it like Instagram Messenger. But just click the share button under this video, and you should be able, it should give you like a copy link that you'll be able to share with people. On Facebook, you can just share it to your timeline, or you can share it to somebody in Messenger, or you can even share it in groups if that's allowed. But this one is really geared towards either early stage entrepreneurs. They don't necessarily have to be early stage entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs, people that are interested in starting a side hustle, and just generally speaking, people that want to learn to use ChatGPT and to use artificial intelligence. So that's who it is for tonight. So let me get out of here. Hey, Deanna. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let us get into it. Let me find my notes. Okay, here we are. So I want to invite everybody. I'm going to drop this link in the chat to grab my toolkit. Like I said, this is going to be a good one, and if you you download the toolkit for this live stream, you will be able to get the show notes. But this is the link for our my exclusive AI toolkit that will help you get started with using artificial intelligence. I'm also going to share it on Facebook, because for whatever reason, this device that I use does not allow. I use Ecamm Live software, and it only allows me to post comments to Facebook for some reason. And Kingdom Conscious Conversations podcast has entered the chat. That is my good forever friend, Miss Selena Bowie. Thank you for being here, friend. I'm excited that you're here. There's an error to the link. Oh, you know what? It's missing an I. Thank you. Good catch, Asia. Sorry about that. Let me drop the new link, and I don't even know if I can delete the one that I posted, but thank you. And I just got a message that said I lost connection. I hope that's not the case. Let me see. Am I still live on Facebook? I don't need the technical difficulties today. I think I'm still live. Okay. So let me post the comment for Facebook. Oh, you can see me. Great. Thank you, Deanna. I was getting ready to be worried because it said that I lost the connection. So that must have been a temporary thing. I'm not sure if I froze. So let me drop the link. It's just bit.ly dive into AI, but I want to make sure that you guys have the right link. then paste. All right, let's get into it. Okay, hey James, thank you for being here. Welcome. So thanks you guys for all being here. Let me see, how many viewers do we have tonight? My viewership is going up. This is week 3, so we have 5 people on this week so that are watching live, so I'm glad that you guys are here. So okay, so let me share my screen and we are going to get over into ChatGPT. So who is a first-time user or has not used ChatGPT yet? Put a 1 down in the comments if you have not used ChatGPT as of yet. Just to kind of see where everybody is. That link works? Great. Thank you, Asia. So while I'm waiting for you guys to kind of respond to that question, I want to see like, so I see a 1, so we have some people that have not yet used ChatGPT. So this is the ChatGPT interface that you're seeing on the screen. So in order to use ChatGPT, so they do have a free version and a paid version. So the free version, it's all the same link, but you just go to chat.openai.com, and I will post that in the comments as well. It's chat.openai.com, and you can create an account. You can use like your Gmail, you can use your email address. If you have like Outlook or Microsoft email, you can use that however you want to set up your account. It kind of doesn't matter. I would recommend that you don't use like a work email address, just because sometimes work can be a little bit transient. You may change jobs or something. You don't want to lose like your ChatGPT history. So I recommend tying your ChatGPT account to a personal email. And also, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, and you might want to use it for work as well as business. I mean, work, business, or personal. You know, you might want to communicate with ChatGPT as a personal assistant. So you can just kind of keep all those conversations private to yourself when you have your own personal account that's not tied to your work email. So let's get into our objective for today. So this is what my home screen looks like. I have a couple of plugins that I use, so I don't want to confuse people with the terminology. So there's Chrome extensions, which what you see on the screen, this AIPRM is a Chrome extension that gives you some functionality with using prompts in ChatGPT. We're not really going to use that today, but it's something that I have turned on. And there's also something called ChatGPT plugins that are native inside of ChatGPT, and you have to have a paid account, which their paid account is the $20 account, ChatGPT Plus, in order to have access to the plugins. But that gives you some additional functionality in your ChatGPT account, and that's a little bit more advanced, so we're not going to get into that today. I really wanted to show you guys how you can use ChatGPT as a personal assistant, as well as help you come up with a side hustle and kind of build out that side hustle. So that's where we are going to get started. So welcome to anybody that has just tuned in. Happy Thursday evening. I'm glad that you guys are here, and I am going to get started talking with, so I nicknamed ChatGPT, I nicknamed her Starlet, so that's what I'll call her. As you get to use it, if you play around with it a lot, you might give it a nickname, because sometimes it might feel a little weird to call it a it. But I call her, I named her a woman, and I called her Starlet. So I am going to get into my first question, and I'm just kind of copying and pasting it here, but you guys will see the question in a second. So who wants to start a side hustle, or who wants to earn some extra money? If that's you, drop a 1 in the chat. And I want to show you how you can get some ideas going for what you might want to do, and go through this whole process with ChatGPT, and we're going to see how this works. So okay, I see a couple of ones, and I see some gold friends here. Welcome, gold friends. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Artfully Melanated, what is up? I see a couple of ones. I see a few ones. Hey, Sade, that's my soror. How you doing this evening? Thank you for being here. I see a bunch of ones, so this is good. So this is what we're saying. Please act as a highly successful business coach. I need to make extra $2,500 each month with a side hustle in addition to my regular job. What questions do you need me to answer in order to give me the best advice on how to make this money? So that's the question we're going to ask her. So let me back up and show you a couple of things. So ChatGPT free account is where you will have access to up here. I'm up here at the top. Chat GPT 3.5. So that's like their I guess like their base model. Their base model of the chatbot, because this is basically like a chatbot that we're talking to. It's a pretty intelligent chatbot, but it's like their base model. So when you have a paid account, you have access to GPT-4, and what it says, how it defines it, is our best, most capable model, great for tasks that require creativity and advanced reasoning. So we are using this GPT-4 account because I feel as though it gives you better information, a more comprehensive output, and it helps you get to really what you're looking for. And when you're communicating with ChatGPT, it's helpful. Not helpful, it's actually recommended. I say that it's required. You kind of have to season it to what you want it to do. I don't recommend just kind of getting in here just asking like generic questions like how can I make $2,500? Like, give it a little bit more context. Hey Sora Tawana, how you doing? Welcome, I'm glad you're here tonight. So give it a little bit of context and give it a role to act as. So we want to always have it act as the most qualified person to give us the information that we're seeking. So that's why I start off this prompt as, please act as a highly successful business coach. So we're going to go ahead and run this prompt and see what it comes up with, because I'm asking it to tell me what it needs to know about me in order to give me the best advice. So it's saying that it needs to know my skills and expertise, my interests and passions, how much time I have available, my financial resources that I have available, what's my risk tolerance, have I done any market research, have I thought about like competition that's already in this field, what are my long-term goals. It says, where do you see your side hustle in 1, 3 to 5 years? Support and network, so asking about people that would be able to help you with your side hustle. Learning and adaptability, so that's kind of asking like, do we want it to give us recommendations on things that we already know how to do, or are we open to learning some new skills that could be helpful to us in our side hustle? And I want to check something right quick. I think yeah, I'm in the regular chat or GPT-4 version. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't in the code interpreter. So this is what it tells you that it would like to know in order to give you some advice. So would you guys be able to answer these questions? And I'm going to send this out for everyone that signs up for the my exclusive AI toolkit. I'm going to be sending out show notes after this training. You probably get them tomorrow, but it's going to include this question set, so you can work through this question set like in a Google Doc and answer this, and then you can put this back into ChatGPT to get the answers that are custom tailored for you. So I kind of worked through this exercise, and then I worked through this exercise already, but I have a case study that I want to get into in a little bit. But let's play with this for a little while. So let's see, my skills and expertise. Let me see. I already did this, and I don't really want to share my results because they were, tailored to me. But let's say that actually I'm just going to go into the case study because that's going to be helpful. That's going to show you how you can use this for yourself, and that's what I want you guys to see, like how you can use this for yourself. So Asia is our case study, and she's looking to make $500 a month, extra dollars a month, and I said that she wants to make a net profit. And she creates body care products, and she has a target audience, and we're gonna copy this information over into ChatGPT. So I'm just gonna paste this, and see what it says. Okay, given the information you provided, here's a strategy to help you achieve your goal of making extra $500 net profit per month through selling body care products. So product pricing is number one. Ensure that the pricing not only covers the cost of materials, but also factors in your labor, overhead, and desired profit, which is very good advice. And this is of particular interest to me. I have not, if I did it, it's been a long time ago, probably when ChatGPT first came out. I used to have a skincare company, and I closed it at the end of last year. But this is something, that's kind of near and dear to my heart, so I can tell if this advice is on target for Asia. So this is kind of exciting for me. So product pricing is extremely important because you want to make sure that you have a profitable, that you're making money after you consider your cost of goods. So given that products cater to audience with disposable income, you have room to position them as a premium quality product, which I recommend. You want to have like a higher end product so that you have a higher profit margin. So for example, like I used to sell body butters that were $22 a jar, and that might sound like a lot of money, but the cost of goods for natural skincare products is pricey. And if you want to remain profitable and be able to do marketing for your products and services, then you have to you can't sell like $10 a jar. I mean, you could, but you're not going to make money. And when we're in business or in a side hustle, is to make money. So branding and packaging. Your target audience values natural skincare products. A small business. Craft a brand story that emphasizes the purity, handmade nature, and unique attributes of your product. Invest in attractive, eco-friendly packaging that appeals to environmentally conscious nature of your audience. So I think that's good advice too. Online presence. Create. And Asia says, I know someone that charges $30 for a 4-ounce jar. Yeah, I don't blame them. I was I was priced at $22 for a 4.25 ounce size jar, I believe. Create and revamp your website to include e-commerce platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, and Etsy can help you set up shop. So that's good advice. I used both WooCommerce and Shopify. Use high quality photos in your product, which is very important. If possible, create lifestyle photos that show the products in use, which will resonate with your target audience. And we can talk more about that later, because you can use tools like Midjourney to create like lifestyle images of your product, or at least like backgrounds for your product. You might not be able to well, you could put the product in them using a tool like Canva, but you can create some nice graphics like for mock-ups and stuff in Midjourney, which is another artificial intelligence tool. And we could talk about that maybe next week. That might be a good segue into next week doing a Midjourney training, or doing a live session on Midjourney. Okay, social media marketing. Platforms like Instagram and Pinterest are ideal for visual products like yours. Regularly post engaging content showcasing your products, behind the scenes glimpses of your creation process, and user testimonials. Engage with influencers or bloggers in the body care and natural wellness space. They can showcase your products for a wider audience. Loyalty programs. Given the nature of body care products, repeat customers will be key. Offer loyalty subscription boxes or discounts on future purchases to retain customers. Local partnerships. Collaborate with local yoga studios, organic cafes, wellness centers. You could host workshops, pop-up stalls, or even get them to stock a few of your products. So far, is this helpful, Asia? I think these are pretty good. Sampling. Offer mini samples or trial sizes. The low-risk way of trying products often entices customers to purchase full-size versions. Referral program, and that's kind of similar to the loyalty program. I guess it's a little bit different. Customer feedback, which this is a good one. Like, you want to definitely create a feedback loop. Regularly seek feedback on your products. This not only shows you value your customers, but can also provide insights on product improvement or expansion. Financial goals. To make an extra $500 net profit, break it down further. If you need to sell 50 products at a net profit of $10 each, then you need to target selling slightly more than 1 to 2 products per day. So that's helpful. That gives you a sales goal. Track and adapt. Monitor your sales, website traffic, and social media engagement regularly. See what's working and adapt your strategy accordingly. Considering the rising trend toward natural handmade products and the deep-seated desire to support small businesses, there's a significant potential in your venture. With consistent effort and strong online presence, achieving your goal of $500 net profit per month is within reach. So I think this is awesome. Come on, Starlet. Come on with the goods. All right, so let's move into the next question that I have that I think will be helpful. I think when we are getting started, before we are making a significant amount of money, we have small budgets. So I think it's helpful to know what is the best way to promote my business with a marketing budget of $100 per month. Okay, so she said this is very helpful. So with a limited marketing budget of $100 a month, it's crucial to leverage cost-effective yet impactful marketing strategies. Social media advertising with as little as $5 a day, or $5 you can run targeted ads for a day. Use carousel ads or stories to display multiple products. Target your ads based on interests such as natural skincare, organic products, and handmade crafts. Content creation, Instagram posts, blog posts. You can use email marketing. Local advertising is recommending print flyers and business cards and distribute them at local health food stores, cafes. Engage with influencers. Leverage user-generated content, which is a great idea. So that's one thing you can do on, like, if you're on social media. If you're on social media like Instagram and Facebook, or even like email your audience and ask them to send you like some pictures, or like if you do pop-up shops, or if you're at the farmers market, or you do vending events, you can snap pictures there. You can bring along a friend or a helper or someone, an employee in your business, and have them take pictures when people are buying, and maybe if they are on social media, maybe tag them and thank them for the purchase. There's a bunch of different ways that you can use UGC, or what's user generated content, also known as UGC. So that is a great recommendation. Collaborate on giveaways. So that's a big, I'm a part of the traffic sales and profit community with Lamar Tyler, and that's one of the things he always talks about, is collaborate like with other business owners, and those people don't always have to be, they shouldn't really be in direct competition with you, but someone that offers complimentary products or services, you guys could get together and collaborate on, it could be like a local person. You guys could collaborate on a giveaway, like a gift basket or something like that. I've done that before when I had my skincare company, Meredith's Essentials. And the ChatGPT says this can rapidly increase your visibility, and it doesn't cost much, which is exactly right. You can engage in Facebook groups. Join skincare, natural living, other community groups on Facebook, and engage authentically, and don't just advertise. And that's a somewhat solid recommendation. I find that most Facebook groups don't allow you to necessarily promote, and it can be really time consuming. Like if you join a group to kind of like slow nurture and like spend a lot of time responding to comments so that you could kind of become known, and then raise awareness about your brand, that can be kind of a slow way to go. So if you have some marketing budget, I would probably not recommend that as high on the priority list. Search engine optimization is always worthwhile to engage in SEO optimization for your website. That's like an ongoing thing, to make sure that your website is optimized for the products that you sell, who you serve, and all of that good stuff. You want to have good product descriptions, where you're located, so that you can attract local business, as well as if you ship nationwide. You just want to make sure that your SEO is optimized on your website. Feedback and referral incentives. Offer small discounts or free samples to customers who refer friends or leave positive reviews. And I think to that point, I don't think it mentioned about requesting reviews. that's a really good strategy too, to help with like SEO, when people are constantly like posting reviews to your Google My Business listing. All business owners should have those. Everybody that's on here that has a business, you should have a Google My Business listing. It might have a new name now, but that's where you register your company with Google, and you get Google reviews in addition to what you have on your website. Okay, so let's move into the next question. So this kind of touched on some stuff that I wanted to touch on in terms of creating like a well thought out plan for the business, and the next one was going to be social media advertising. So we are going to ask Starlet to help us create some Facebook ads. Can you please help me create 3 Facebook ads for my business that promote I'm just kind of thinking about this off the cuff. I'm thinking that the body butter and body oil are probably the most expensive products, so we want to promote those because we want to promote our high ticket items, or things that have the highest profit margin. That's my thought anyway. So it says, to create effective Facebook ad copy, we focus on attention-grabbing headlines, enticing descriptions, and clear calls to action. Here are 3 Facebook ad suggestions for your body butter and body oil products. So it's going to give us a type of image that it recommends, a headline, and then the description, and also the call to action that we would put into our Facebook ad. And you can really do, I'm just kind of showing you this as something that you can do with ChatGPT, and the way that you refine this even more is when you know who your target audience is, the exact product that you want to sell, and like all of those details. You want to give all of that to ChatGPT, like what specific action you want the person to take, how you want them to feel when they use your product or service. You like give all of that to ChatGPT and ask them to create ads with that information in mind. And then it gives you some tips about ads. Ensure that your product images are of high quality. A/B test, which is a good way to understand which ad resonates most with your audience, and always monitor the performance of your ads and be ready to adjust based on feedback and results. So this is giving some really great advice, because these are things I know to be true from experience. So I know that ChatGPT is not on one and hallucinating or anything like that, because sometimes that can be the case when you're working with excuse me, when you're working with ChatGPT. Sometimes it can kind of go off the rails, and it may not be giving advice that makes the most sense, but this is on point. So let's kind of take a closer look at these ad copies. So the headline for this ad, let's go back to number 1. Nature's touch in every jar. So that's a pretty cool headline. Reveal the luxury, revel in luxury of our all-natural body care and body oil, crafted for those devoted to authentic self-care. Experience hydration like never before. Shop now is the call to action. So I think that's pretty cool. So I think we might have time. I'm gonna go a little more in depth with this particular case study, but if there's anybody else that also would like to get some ideas, spark some creativity about a business they have, or something that like a side hustle that they're thinking about starting, we could do a little bit ideating tonight while we're on as well. I'll do that for you. You just have to drop it in the chat, what you're interested in doing, or like how much money you want to make, things of that nature. Okay, so the second ad copy, so it's saying before and after image showcasing the moisturizing effects of your product. The before can show dry skin, the after a radiant moisturized one. I like that one. Transform your skin naturally is the headline. That headline is a little, it needs a little something. It needs to be a little refined. Description: bid farewell to dryness. Our unique body butter and oil infusion nourishes deeply, leaving your skin feeling rejuvenated and supple. Discover the magic. So I am going to say I like number 2, but can we refine it? It sounds a little blah. Certainly, let's infuse more emotion and stronger appeal into ad number 2. And one thing I always tell people is, one thing I love about ChatGPT, it's a robot, it's a computer, it never gets tired. I mean, I don't recommend that you talk to it crazy and tell it that it's stupid, but it never gets tired. You can ask it to refine it, you can give feedback, hey, I like this, I don't really like this, can we try this again? And if you tell it what you don't like, it will try to improve. And you also these 3 buttons here, so this is the copy button. If you want to copy this works most of the time. I mean, it always works, but how it pastes it sometimes is a little bit iffy. You may just have to go through and highlight and copy paste stuff into like a Google Doc or a Word doc or something like that when you're working. But you have these thumbs up and thumbs down buttons, and that's how you give ChatGPT feedback on the output that it's giving you. So if it gives you something wild and wonky, or you just think it's terrible, you can give, you can downvote it. But if it gives you something amazing, give it a thumbs up and say, hey, this was great. So it knows to continue to give you that type of output and response. So let's look and see what the refined version of copy or ad number 2 is. A before and after image, unleash your skin's true potential. Okay, so let's take a pause right there. So with artificial intelligence, it's really important that you season your chat. Like, you want to give it as much detail about your business as possible. And I think in this case, we are going to go back and kind of refine our avatar a little bit and see if that improves our ad copy. One of the dead giveaways of using AI like ChatGPT is the word unleash. It's kind of like a generic word, and it kind of puts that in a lot of people's stuff. And I know, because I've been working, in ChatGPT and generative AI since this pretty much came out, like last November, I started using it. That's one of like the telltale signs that your copy is written by ChatGPT is the word unleash, whatever. So you would kind of want to stay away from that. So we're going to go back and kind of refine the customer avatar a little bit, so that we can get better responses out of this dialogue and ad, because I really want Asia to walk away with some usable content, especially going into Q4, going into the holiday season. We want to get some usable ad copy and some social media posts that we can use that are going to speak to her brand and really help her shine. So let's start by doing that. So let's scroll back up, and because we need to season ChatGPT a little bit more. So this target audience. So I'm going to copy this and paste it down here. I need help with refining my target audience a bit more. Can you help me with this description? So how can I appeal to high-end clients? What descriptors could I use, and who should I target? And let's see what this is. So to appeal to high-end clients, the description of your target audience should exude exclusivity, luxury, and sophistication. You also want to emphasize quality, authenticity, and uniqueness of your offering. Here's a refined description. Our esteemed clientele encompasses discerning individuals who don't merely indulge in self-care but consider it a sacred ritual. They are seasoned connoisseurs of luxury, always in pursuit of genuine, the artisanal, and meticulously crafted. Driven by a profound passion for authentic, all-natural body care, they are transitioning away from the mundane realm of commercial products. Their commitment lies not just to the products they use, but to the ethos behind them, making them ardent supporters of boutique businesses like ours. They hail from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life, but are united by a refined taste and the financial flexibility to invest in only the best. Our offerings resonate with those age 30 and above who understand the true essence of quality over quantity. So, Asia, how do you think this sounds? And I wonder if do you have both and this is something you can discuss, in your conversation with ChatGPT later, but maybe you might want to pull out whether it's women you work with and maybe tighten up the age range a little bit. And I wonder, the next question I'm going to ask is about what kinds of occupations would this demographic have? Kinds of occupations would the demographic most likely have? Okay, so let's read. So descriptors and targeting strategy. Luxury, boutique, artisanal, meticulously crafted, esteemed, discerning, connoisseurs, authentic. Targeting for high-end clients' interests. Focus on individuals who show interest in luxury skincare brands, treatments, organic food products, eco-friendly luxury brands, boutique hotels, and wellness retreats. Income, target users in the top 10 to 20% income bracket for their respective regions. Their behavior is users who frequently shop at luxury brands, subscribe to premium services, and engage with high-end events and experiences. Associations partner or co-brand with luxury spas, upscale boutiques, or premium wellness centers to tap into their clientele. So I think those are solid recommendations. What do you think, Asia? So what kind of occupations would this demographic most likely have? So executive senior leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners, professionals in medicine, legal professionals, finance professionals, real estate developers, tech industry leaders, entertainment industry consultants, architects. Oh, it's giving us a long list. Sports professionals, authors and writers. Let's see. What questions do you think that we should ask ChatGPT? Hey, Sharika. I would like ideas on marketing my real estate business in Georgia and Texas. Okay. We can get into that in just a moment. Okay. So it gave us a long list. Consultants, academics and researchers, sports professionals, authors, writers, influencers, and bloggers. While these professions may have disposable income, it's essential to remember that individual preferences can vary widely. Thus, profession can be helpful targeting metric. It should be used in conjunction with other demographic and psychographic factors for best results. So, since it said that, what psychographics should we consider when trying to market our skincare brand? So drop a heart in the chat if you guys think this is awesome. I think this is pretty good. Hey Marcus, what's up, classmate? Can Can you say which platform or software you're using for those of us who signed on late? Absolutely. So this is ChatGPT. So this is the paid version of ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT Plus. Okay, let me kind of reset. So welcome everyone. Happy Thursday evening. I'm Meredith Hurston. So this is week 3 of Dive into AI with Meredith. At the top of the hour at 7, I had asked people to share and invite their friends if they're entrepreneurs or interested in learning to use artificial intelligence, like how you can use it to ideate, to get advice, like about just for yourself or for your business. So we are using ChatGPT to do that. This is the paid version of ChatGPT, so it's GPT-4, or also known as ChatGPT Plus. It runs $21 a month, or $20 a month. There's also a free version of ChatGPT where you use Model 3.5. I always recommend to people to make the $20 investment if you have it. I think that it's worth it because it gives you more robust, comprehensive outputs, and that's what we're using tonight. And this is what you're seeing as a result of the questions that I'm asking in the dialogue that we're having. So welcome. I feel like you're asking all the right questions. Thank you. I've been in this game a long time. And that's why I've been taking a lot of trainings. I've been interested in AI for a while, even before ChatGPT came out. I've been interested in artificial intelligence, like using it, machine learning. Artificial intelligence has been around, I think, since like the 1950s, like the old versions of it. It has gained popularity probably since like the early 2010s, like around 2012, things like that. This new like chatbot, like generative, text and stuff like this. This is fairly a newcomer to the market within the last couple of years. ChatGPT just was publicly released, I think in November, like the end of November of 2022. So I was there like right at the end of November. I signed on to learn more about OpenAI and see what they're up to and how to use this thing that I hear everybody talking about. So and also that paired with having been like an entrepreneur probably since, let me see, I started making soap in 2007. That was kind of like my first foray into business. And I made soap and skincare products off and on. I've had like a blog. I've had various business ventures over the years. So I've been in some masterminds and some business coaching programs. So I've kind of learned the things that are key to successful business. So that's how I kind of know which questions to kind of ask ChatGPT. Let's see, what else? Getting back to, I think I asked about psychographics. So their values and belief system, like what they believe in. So people that like natural products are into eco-friendly, holistic, authenticity. They're probably into health and wellness. They may like luxury brands. They might be home spa advocates. So that might be something that you might be interested in, is creating like a home spa kit. That was a product offering I had when I had a skincare company. Their activities and interests, natural living, beauty and skincare forums might be where they hang out. They might be DIY enthusiasts. Their opinions and attitudes are things that you should consider. Challenges and pain points. So that can be a big one for people that like natural skincare products. A lot of people that were in my target audience in terms of customers, they had like sensitive skin. Like shea butter and plant-based oils were the predominant ingredients I used when I made my body butters and body oils and body creams and things like that. So a lot of people came to me because they had skin conditions and sensitive skin. And skincare, like beauty and skincare, can be it's regulated, I guess is the best way to say it. You have to abide by like FDA guidelines. You can't make medical claims like that is good for eczema or alopecia or any type of medical condition. You can't say that when you're marketing your products. You basically can just say that it helps relieve dry skin. You can't say that it that it treats dry skin, but you could say that it soothes dry skin or something like that. It soothes like itchy skin or something like that. It's very it's kind of limited what you can, the words that you can use to promote skincare products. So challenges and pain points you kind of have to be careful with when you're marketing skincare. What brand affinities people have, that's one way that you can, when you're setting up your ads in Facebook and in other like ad platforms as well, you can consider some of the other brands that people may be interested in, you know, like high-end brands, like if it's Mercedes-Benz, or if you're trying to target like black people, you might want to use like Essence Magazine. I think everybody uses that one. But you might want to do some, ask ChatGPT to help you do some research to identify, you know, brand targets when you're considering setting up your ads. Social engagement, they tend to be like community driven, brand advocates, people that are, you know, very loyal to brands. So I think this was helpful for you, Asia. The last thing, how are we doing on time? We're a quarter to the hour. So I want to show you guys how you can get some social media content from ChatGPT 2 in addition to your ads. So let me see. Help me create some social media content that will resonate with this audience. So, and then I go on to say, please create 30 tweets about the importance of self-care and skincare to prevent dry skin. The tweets should be funny, engaging, and informative tone. So we're going to spin that and see what it gives us. So a couple of things here while this is running that I want to share with you. So the reason why I'm asking for tweets is because sometimes, like, I know people use like those quote cards that you can create in Canva. A good way to get the information out of ChatGPT is asking for a tweet, because that's going to give you like a short quotable you know, saying. Because if you ask it to give you like social media posts, it may give you something a little bit long that's not going to look good on a quote card. So by asking it for tweets, it's going to give you a short, like, little succinct saying, and then it'll give you some hashtags that you can use. So that would be really good to do on quote cards. And if you guys weren't here last week, I did do, at the end of our time last week, I did a bulk create in Canva to show you guys how to use that too if you're not familiar with bulk create. So you could take these tweets and put them over in Canva in bulk create, and you can create your, you know, quote cards for 30 days just like that, in a matter of less than 2 minutes. So that's pretty handy, like if you just want some easy social media content to just kind of stay, you know, feed the algorithm. We have to feed the beast when we are entrepreneurs and want to stay active on social media. So this is an easy way to feed the beast. So it gave us 30 tweets. And so what you can do is ask this to put this in a table for you. So let's say, thank you, can you please put this in table format? So it's going to start creating a table for me. And if you wanted to, you could ask it to separate out the hashtags from the quotable. But I just wanted to show you the capability. So let's get into Sharika's question. She wants ideas on marketing a real estate business in Georgia and Texas. Sharika, is it residential or commercial properties? So while this is still going and Sharika is getting me an answer, I am going to residential. Okay, great. I'm going to come up with a new prompt over here. Okay, so we got all of our tweets in a what does it say? I hope to do remember to adjust tweets to fit within the character limit. That's funny. Okay, it's always trying to be helpful. So I am going to start a new chat. So Asia, I'm gonna send this to you after we conclude our live session this evening. So I hope that if you found this helpful, drop a heart or a comment and let me know if this was helpful for you. So we are going to start a new chat, and we are going to focus on Sharika's question. So please act as a highly successful residential real estate agent in, I'm just guessing Sharika, but I'm gonna say Metro Atlanta. Metro Atlanta and the greater Houston area. Okay. Let me see. Please help me create a 30-day marketing strategy for my business. So creating a 30-day marketing strategy is crucial to stand out in a competitive real estate market such as Metro Atlanta and Greater Houston. And I know nothing about real estate, but that sounds about right. So it's talking about personal branding and then the unique selling proposition. Focus on what makes you unique as an agent in these metro areas. Perhaps your unparalleled knowledge of the school districts. I'm tongue-tied. The school districts or your expertise in luxury townhomes. Whatever it is, make it clear and consistent across all of your marketing materials. So in terms of your digital presence, is recommending, it says website revamp, but I guess it means, make sure that your website is mobile friendly, it has high quality images, includes testimonials, and blog with local real estate news and updates. So that's a great recommendation. And then here's our friend SEO, which came up in Asia's conversation as well for her skincare brand. You want to make sure that your website is optimized for Metro Atlanta and Houston. So it's saying best homes in Metro Atlanta, Houston real estate agent, like as a part of the copy in your on your website. Social media, regular posts on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, showcasing your new listings, open houses, highlighting local community events and landmarks. It recommends using Google Ads and Facebook ad campaigns to target home buyers searching in that area, and to use retargeting ads to recapture potential leads. So that's probably a little advanced for this conversation today, but this is great recommendation. And if you aren't familiar with retargeting ads, we can chat more about that offline if you would like to. And then email marketing. So Sharika, do you have an email marketing program, like a system that you're currently using, and do you send out email like newsletters or broadcasts on a regular basis, or like introducing new listings or anything like that? And then local engagement, open houses, host at least 2 a month, promote them heavily on social media, local community boards, and your email newsletter. Community sponsorship is saying sponsor a local event or a youth sports team. That's a good idea. That gets your name out in the community as someone who invests back into the community. Networking, attend at least one local networking event per week, like Chamber of Commerce, a local charity event, or a real estate focused meetup. Traditional marketing, use direct mail. So that's a good idea. Are you familiar with the what is it called? Is it EDDM? I might be making up some acronyms, but the U.S. Postal Service has like a direct mail service that they provide, where you can like target certain zip codes. Like you can get what do you call it, like postcards. So you could like develop a postcard on Canva or something, and you can get that printed like via Vistaprint or whatever, and you can have that go to the, I think it's called EDDM, to the EDDM program, and they can mail it out to certain zip codes or whatever that you like to target to kind of get your name and brand out there. And it's not super expensive. Local radio host or a podcast ad, that's a good idea. Like if there's a local like radio show or podcast, because podcasts are really big right now. So if there's like a local podcast in Georgia or Texas, which I'm sure there are, you might want to check to see like what their rates are to run an ad on their show. Or even like if it's a show that you could go on like as a guest, you might be able to go in there and do like a short segment to promote yourself. Or if it's not promotion, you could pitch it to them like as like a information resource, like your friendly neighborhood real estate agent, like with a tip of the week or a tip of the month or something like that. So you're not having to pay for ad time, but you're going on there like as a contributor to the local real estate like tips or whatever about the market. And that could be a way to stay in front of people. Client engagement and reviews, so getting testimonial reviews and then getting reviews on Google and Zillow is what it's recommending. Collaborate with local businesses, so that was something that it recommended to Asia as well. So you can partner with other local business owners where it makes sense. And we might be able to let's ask ChatGPT what are some good what would be some good people, what types of businesses would be good to collaborate with. Oh, so it gives some local home decor shops, contractors, interior designers, special deals or packages for their clients. Training, invest in at least one professional development course or seminar during the month to stay updated with industry changes and enhance your service offerings. Measure and iterate. So you want to track and analyze at the end of your 30 days what worked and what didn't. Consider metrics like website visits, lead generation, open house attendance, social media engagement, and modify your strategy based on performance improvement data. So is this helpful? Can you please go into more detail about collaborating with local businesses? Which ones do you recommend? You're welcome, Deanna. I'm glad it was helpful. So why collaborate is mutual promotion, value add, community engagement, types of businesses. It goes into like benefits and examples of who you could collaborate with in terms of home improvement and contractors, and then home decor and furniture stores, landscaping companies, moving companies, local cafes and restaurants, local financial and legal services, local artisans. Ways to collaborate include discounts or exclusive discounts, organize joint events like home and garden tours. That's a cool idea. Branding, cross promotion, and marketing materials. That's a great idea. That can help you save money. Like if you do want to do like an EDDM campaign, you can partner with another complementary service provider, and you can share, you can send out something jointly. Pop-up stalls, referral system, joint social media campaigns. So that would be interesting. And maybe just thinking, what media opportunities should I pursue that are free or low cost to get my brand out there. So it's recommending social media. I was thinking more so like offline media. Local community channels, local access TV, community radio. Those are good ideas. Press releases, networking events, host workshops for home buyers. Collaborations, online directories, video marketing, start a YouTube channel, participate in online forums. When it recommends TikTok. TikTok is super hot. So was this helpful, Sharika? Is there any more pointed questions that came to mind when you saw some of this information that we can ask some more pointed questions? Because real estate is not my lane, but if you have some questions about what it's given, we can ask it to refine it or to go into more detail for you. And I'll send this to you after our live session. And if not, I'm glad you guys are here. I see a couple wows and thumbs up and hearts. So I'm glad this was helpful. I know that there's a little bit of delay on the comments. So you're going to subscribe to the monthly subscription. Great. Yeah, I highly recommend using ChatGPT, the paid version. So we will be back with more next week. So I think that we're probably going to dedicate the time to Midjourney next week to come up with like some like images for what do you call it? I'm drawing a blank on it. We were just talking about it earlier when I was talking to Asia. But like the background images, shoot, what is it called? Oh no. It's the end of the day. I'm tired, y'all. I can't think of it. I'm drawing a blank. But it's like where you create backgrounds for your images, so like you can do lifestyle shots and show your product in different settings. So we can do that next week and play around with Midjourney, because that is another tool that I absolutely love. So let me stop sharing my screen. So thank you guys for joining me this week. We are at our 1 hour time. We're a little bit over, but if you are interested in getting the show notes, please sign up for my AI toolkit, and I'm going to send the show notes out. It's Dive into AI with Meredith. Or wait, let me go grab it again. It's further up in the chat, and I want to drop it fresh and share it on the screen. But it's bit.ly. Oh, is it not gonna let me copy it? Dang it. I'll go grab it again. It's bit.ly, Dive into AI with Meredith is the link. But I will share that one more time, because I want to make sure that you guys get the show notes, because this was really good. Gave a lot of good information, so I want you guys to have the replay to this. So there it is. There's the link, bit.ly, Dive into AI, and I'm going to share it for Facebook as well again. Oops. So be sure to grab that, and I will see you guys next week. Come on, copy. I want to make sure my Facebook people get it. Okay, so the link is in Facebook as well. So I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for tuning in. Good night.